HCLTech, a global leader in technology innovation, places people at the heart of everything it does. Through REACH, its Realtime Employee Assistance Channel, HCLTech is pioneering seamless, accessible, and personalized digital HR experiences.
When it comes to employee experience from the workplace, the expectations now is my experience will have to be customer grade experience. COVID made that a pressing requirement for businesses to respond. Overnight, employees who used to come to campuses to work are working remotely, and in many cases working in locations which are not even closer to the workplace. Now, how do you connect with them? How do you communicate with them? How do you ensure that they know what's happening in the workplace, which is all now virtual? That gave birth to the digital platform that we launched for communicating and engaging with employees. Personalization is very important. We launched a platform, communicated about that, let people sign up to the platform. Almost 90% of our employees signed up to that platform voluntarily. So that's engaging people with what's happening in the workplace.
We have introduced a concept called EARS, which sounds like ears, and that is what it means technically as well, because where E stands for engagement, where we are using various tools that we have, whether it is a ticketing platform, whether it is Viva Engage, to hear about what employee says, and then we engage with them. And all the expressions that the employees are bringing in, those are collected from the platform. Then comes A, where we are analyzing those expressions using various methods, including the AI, machine learning, and so on, to generate inferences from it. And then comes resolution. So we are connecting back to the employees and the teams and finding out solutions, creating something which is not available, or enhancing some of the experiences. And then finally comes the S, which stands for self-heal, which means that whatever we are able to identify, it is not only going to the employee, but also going to the engine, which actually is going for continuous improvement.
Since we launched this platform, we had made about 1,500 posts have been put on that platform, which elicited more than 4 million hits onto that platform, which means people are interested in knowing what's being posted there and whether it resonates with me or not. And there were more than 11,000 specific reactions that people have given to these posts.
This community is a league of change makers, and we've been phenomenal in our adoption. We've got almost 2 lakh plus employees on the community page, and almost 1 lakh plus people interacting on day-to-day basis. And it's actually fun to see that digital drama happening, people's coming up and, being a little negative, my prin's not come. So we go back and tell them, okay, what could be the reason, mandatory training's not filled and stuff like that. And they understand, a lot of other people are learning from the community itself. If you talk to one person, the other people are listening and learning from them. I think that's what is the magic, where people learn from the community. So that's one of the reasons that we call it, a community of the people, by the people, and for the people.
We have only done this for 1 year, and we already got an award from ETHRWorld Employee Experience, and that's something which is very encouraging, which means that we are in the right path.
So this forum is absolutely involving. They're all in here participating, responding, and we're also spreading out to our geos. And we have platforms like HR Studio, where we talk about our products in detail, right from onboarding to offboarding, how and what is in it for them.
We do have traditional methods of ticket-based issue resolution system, which is running in parallel, right? We are not doing away with it. But the current system that we have is a real-time chat or dialogue that you are having with an employee, personalized or open, in whichever both ways is possible, is available in this platform.
We are going to create more and more personalized responses for the person, depending on their role, the complexity of the job that they do, the place they are coming from, the geography they are from, depending on that. So that's the first thing that we would like to look into in little more detail. Second aspect is data-driven approach, where so far we have been collecting expressions from the current platform that we have. We are going to also use different data analytical models that are now available, which were not there, and it is constantly growing, to create very quick inferences of the employee sentiments.
Reach has been very helpful as it is very fast in getting your resolution. For example, if I raise an SSD or reach out to any other stakeholders, it takes few days to get my query resolved. But wherein if I raise a concern on Reach, it gets resolved within hours. So it has been super helpful.
There have been so many instances wherein I've been thinking of a query or a process or a policy, and it has just come up on the page. It just works like telepathy.
We work according to the people's requirement, and that is what makes this this platform popular.
In fact, many of our leaders have now moved away from sending emails from a communication standpoint as broadcasts, and they have started depending on posting it on this platform.
So all of what we are doing is all part of the broader strategy of how do I engage with people professionally. The core theme there is I should be able to democratize the way I do things, and that's enabled by digital platforms. How do we address the social and emotional needs of employees, irrespective of where they are based, and how do I enable and support that through the digital platform? So that's the way it works.
And so we at HCLTech always have believed that employees at the center of everything, and we'll do everything possible to ensure that we are always connected.